Back at it with some more land battle. We got Hard Russ on Grand Cathay and John FB for the Dwarves. Let's hop right into it. For the Grand Cathay side, we have Yuan Bo. That's why, that's his name. I was trying to freaking think of his name while we were loading there. And I didn't want to say the wrong name. But yeah, Yan Bo. We have with him the Comet, and that's it, right? Yes, that is just it, Comet. I actually haven't seen him play yet in competitive play yet, so we'll see how this goes. Front line of Jade Warriors, because Jade Warriors are incredible, no surprise there. And 4 freaking crane gunners. Are you nuts? Are you loco? Jesus. And then we have Felix because, yep, Felix does fit in here with little Jan Bo. Interesting to see him. I'm guessing he just has his item, right? Blood Oath. Oh, and then yeah, Helping Hand. Items, his abilities. And then for the Cav side, we have 2 Jade Lancers with 2 Onyx Crowmen. And again, I haven't seen the Onyx Crowmen as well. So it will be interesting to see how they perform. I know they have this ability where they can spot, ambushing units. I'm not entirely sure what their application here is against the dwarves. I guess just to get on top of slayers or maybe range units, I suppose, or artillery. But we'll see how it goes. For the dwarven side, we have triple hero. One being Thorek Ironbrow and 2 Thanes. Interesting build. I'm not sure what this application is. I'm guessing everybody else knows, but I do not. So Rune of Negation and you know what? What am I talking about? I literally just talked about this last game. Grand Cathay cannot handle multiple hero characters. I mean, I guess we do have Yanbo, so I don't know if he's an answer to that, but might be. Considering great duelist and the executioner ability, but yeah. So that's the application. Thorek Ironbrow. He has Rune Negation, Rune of Wrath and Ruin, and Rune of Slowness, plus the Rune of Hearth and Home. For the Thanes, they have nothing. Just their good old base kit. For the rest of the army, Miners of Blasting Charges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 Slayers on each flank, I'm guessing. Yep, 2 Slayers on each flank. And then a whole bunch of Dwarf Warriors, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them being with the Great Weapon variant. Actually, there's 5 in total Slayers, 2 on each flank. Oh, I didn't even notice these freaking Miners and Vanguard. What the hell are they doing? I wonder if the Grand Cathay player hasn't noticed this. Anyways, let's get right into it. No range units for the Dwarven side. Fun. What the hell just hit those Miners? I'm guessing the, freaking 4 crane gunners. They're just gonna be blasting away, taking shots at those Miners. That's great. Getting rid of those blasting charges so early on. Oh my god, those Miners are getting decimated. Not a whole. I was about to say not a whole lot of models getting picked off, but then we have the 71 go down to 59 immediately. Jesus, I don't know what happened there. The Jade Lancers tried to charge into the Slayers along with the help of the Onyx Stormer, but that did not go great there for the Grand Cathay player. It's going to go a little bit better over here. 2 Jade Lancers, not actually the Jade Lancer is going to get a charge into the Slayers, I suppose, while the Onyx Crowman rear charges them, so it's going to go a lot better. Yeah, Slayers have taken a substantial bit of damage, losing quite a bit of models so far. That's going much, much better for Grand Cathay on that side. Jade Lancers are continuing to charge these Slayers, do a lot of damage on the charge, but the issue is, again, Slayers will butcher Jade Lancers even with their 100 armor. That's not going to stop them from chewing through them with that bonus versus large. I mean, they have a bonus large of what? 6? Excuse me, what am I doing? 24? That's freaking nuts. And then they don't have that AP. 16. That's really nuts. The Onyx Corpsmen are still going to try to hold on to what has just happened to Thorek. Oh my god, did I miss it? Thorek is dead! Yes! Oh my... What? Thorek is freaking got deleted. Jade Warriors um got a blasting charge thrown right at them. Another set of blasting charges is gone, and didn't do as much damage the second time, but it did good damage the first time. Bro, these Dwarf Warriors with great weapons are having a terrible day. They are getting butchered by these crane gunners. My God, the Slayers, not great time. Just needed to go around, get on top of the crane gunners. They'd get massacred, but at least they're not sitting here getting destroyed by Jade Warriors, and would be provided an application. Miners coming around, trying to get on top of some more crane gunners. Same with this Thane over here, who is these two Thanes, who are unfortunately big comment over here on top of these Jade Warriors, or rather on top of these dwarves. But the dwarven player pulled them back in time. The Thane had a terrible time there when I was looking away. Jan Bo is just kicking ass. I mean, look at him. 90 freaking melee attack in that AP. Woo, boy. 435. I mean, I'm sure Felix is helping there too. He's got some pretty good stats as well. Yeah, the dwarven leadership is falling to pieces so early on. These Slayers finally finished up on the left-hand flank, and surprisingly, these two Slayers are still alive as well. So there goes all of the Grand Cathay's mobility, unfortunately, and now all we have are the crane gunners, who one has been routed, two is about to rout as well. The other two, I'm actually not sure where they went. Are they just dead completely? It seems like it. So great job by the dwarven player. They are swarming all over. There's Dowie every nook and cranny. Oh, what am I talking about? There's 3 crane gunners right here. One I'm missing. I don't know where the 4th one has gone. Probably dead, broken. But these two are routing. This one is going to rout very soon. It's wavering at 4 leadership. If the dwarven player can get these off the field, then that'd be a really nice catch. Unfortunately, these Jade Warriors are routing. These Slayers are going to keep chasing them and most likely keep them off the field, walk them to the white line. But yeah, there's dwarves everywhere. They are swarming like freaking Skaven. But Miao Ying is back after breaking that thing. So I'm not sure the dwarves can really... actually, I was going to say, maybe they can handle it, but they have quite a few Slayers. Big comment of Cassador possibly coming here, but the dwarven player notices. They're going to pull back. Hopefully this doesn't hit the Jade Warrior. Oh, those Jade Warriors are dead. Yep. If they weren't dead before, they're definitely dead now. Only 24 models left, 675 HP. And I'm sure the dwarven player is just going to walk right past them. Yeah, they're not really much to worry about anymore. They Jade Warriors just finding some miners. They're going to get recharged by these dwarven warriors and finished off. Yeah, there's not much left for the Grand Cathay player besides Yamblo and Felix. I'm not entirely sure they two can clutch it. We have some Jade Warriors over here, 71 models, but what can they really do? They're good, they're great, but look at this Dowie tide. This is immense. I know I was talking about how Grand Cathay has trouble with heroes, but it's turned around completely now. And what can the dwarves do against Yanbo? I mean, he is an absolute menace. He has his 40% ward save right now and 40 melee attack from Jaeger, or from Felix. And there's gonna be a big comet coming down. Will the dwarven player pull out in time? Oh yes, most likely, because there's nothing really holding them back. I mean, maybe they'll catch a few models. Yeah, it's not really gonna do a whole lot. It hurts, but no player is gonna let something like that happen when there's very little to having to micro. These Jade Warriors do end up beating those miners, but they suffered quite a bit of casualties in return. They have 54 models left, 1400, pretty much 1500 HP. They're pretty much written out for the rest of the combat. The thing is, can Yambo and Felix clutch it? As soon as Felix goes, Yambo is not going to be regenerating anymore. And it's just going to be a little time before he falls down. Dwarven infantry are sturdy. Wow! Oh my god. What happened there that the Dwarven player did not notice that comment? My God, look at that spin to win attack. I've never seen that. That's very, very cool. I love that. Yeah, there's a whole not a whole lot I'm expecting here. Though I mean Felix is not. This is gonna be bad. This could be just like the Empire versus Grand Cathay campaign or match where um where the Iron Dragon Zhao Ming almost wins the game from just slaughtering the rest of the infantry with no contest. And Yambo now in his dragon form is going to be um, having that terror, so it's going to be very, very easy to terror rout these dwarves after just a few casualties from one of his attacks. Yeah, look at that freaking, look at the damage, and then immediately terrified. What are the dwarves gonna do? What are the freaking dwarves gonna do? I was saying the Slayers are one of their only answers to this, but that's it. That's if Yambo lets himself get caught by them. Or is Yambo and Felix going to clutch this? Another dodge by the dwarven player. Very well, very good job by them. That's what they should be doing. Like again, they have nothing left to micro. It should be very easy to spot when these comments come through. So yeah, I'm not sure. Will Jan Bo just terror rout all of the remaining dwarven forces? I mean, there's the Slayers, of course, which can't be terror routed. Big comet coming in. Oh my God, is this going to land? No way, this is going to land. Actually, oh my God, no, 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 no. Okay, okay. Oof, this does a bit of damage to these Slayers, but luckily this other Slayer is still relatively okay. They have 41 models left, 3200 HP. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I'm really not sure. Some people may be able to call it soon. Call it better than I, but okay. I think it's possible that Felix is gonna break here. I think he's about to rout. No, he's exhausted. He's shaken. Will this all comes down to Felix? Yeah, Felix is routing. Yambo's no longer getting that regen, but he is in dragon form again. And that's where the issue comes into play. Can he really do it by himself as a dragon form? I mean, I'm not sure. He's taking a lot of damage there from the Slayers. I think the Slayers are going to clutch it for him. The Thane obviously has a bit of combat capabilities himself. He has 400 weapon strength in his dragon form. Wow, he has 100 armor. I did not know he had his 100 armor in his dragon form. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, even with his only 140 AP, he's still going to put a bit of a dent into Yambo. And as long as these Slayers are able to catch on to him, he will fall. But again, only 32 models left on these Slayers. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough? Oh my God. The one benefit to this army right now, aside from, Slayers having anti-large, is the fact that they can get terror routed because of that unbreakable status. He's going to go back into base form. What is that going to do for him? Is that going to finish it off? Because of that, oh, that's why. Because of the executioner ability. Is the thing going to be able to run away in time? What's the range on the executioner ability? It is... There's no range, I guess. I'm not sure. But you can get executioner, right? Nearly executable. Okay. Now he's being surrounded by dwarven slayers. Let's see if he'll be able to break out of this. Oh my God, is this gonna happen? Is this going to freaking happen? Is the Grand Cathay player going to win this? Oh, okay. Okay, I think the dwarves are just gonna clutch this out. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh my God, the Grand Cathay player is gonna win this. What is happening here? What is freaking happening here? Yambo is freaking nuts. Him and his freaking anime abilities, like, oh my God. But the dwarven player clutches this out. By the literal skin of his teeth does Yambo lose. I think if the Thane went down, maybe. No, because even then, the Slayers are unbreakable. Again, the Slayers are the answer to Yanbo's anime bullcrap. And he falters. He fells Grand Cathay, but so many Dawi lives lost in return for this quote unquote win, this victory. All these poor Dawi lives. Wow, what a game. Oh my god. I can't believe Rus almost won that. Yanbo is absolutely bloody disgusting. I heard about him and I'm glad that I wasn't there on launch day or even in the months after, watching him go nuts and eviscerate like he's done now. And I'm guessing he hasn't changed much, considering what he just did. He almost freaking won that game if it wasn't for the Slayers. My God. Onyx Crowman, I gotta see them more because I don't know what to make of them yet from that. Because them and the Jade Lancers, they did a decent amount of damage to those Slayers, but unfortunately, those Slayers just were unstoppable after those Jade Lancers and Crowman got taken off the field. I mean, you could also say, of course, don't take 4 freaking crane gunners, but they were working for quite a while. But yeah, he just didn't have anything else to protect his back line after that point. After those Jade Lancers and Long Crowman got taken off the field, there was nothing he could do to protect them. And I mean, they did pay for themselves. I'm assuming, yeah, around 3 or 4 of them paid. No, 3 or 4, 2 or 3 of them paid for themselves. This one specifically paid for themselves at 1200 value. But once your Cav and Crowman fall, you only have a few warriors to protect yourself from this Dawi tide. I mean, I don't know if that's the norm to see a Dawi tide against Grand Cathay. I'm assuming so because Jade Warriors, you can only have so many of them, and Peasant Spearmen will get crushed by most Dawi infantry. So I don't know. I have no idea. But what I can say is that the Dawi tide was immense. It was beautiful, and another loss for Grand Cathay. But a very, very freaking close one. My God. I mean, again, it wouldn't have maybe been as close if it wasn't for Felix. Him and his beautiful healing abilities, keeping Yanbo topped up. But still, like, yikes there. Wow. 2700 value. I mean, even then, you didn't even get, like, some of the value I've seen from, like, Malekith or somebody like, I don't know, off the top of my head. I can't think of anybody right now for some reason. My head is blank. Bay Enchantress? I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But like I've seen Lords of Emmerich, Caster Lords, etc. I can't think right now, but like I've seen them with like 4,000 value before. Well, you have here 2,700 value. You'd think that'd be like that's still nuts, obviously, but in terms of other lords I've seen, not a whole lot. I mean, I think I am not thinking about this correctly because a lot of the Dawi infantry is not worth a whole lot of value. So even if you massacred tons of them, He's not gonna get that much value from him. But if he did that against, say, I don't know, Kislev, he'd rack up probably that 4,000 value I'm thinking of, or 3,000, 4,000. So, but still, freaking nuts. 2,700 value. So, um, ridiculous. That's all I gotta say. Never mind anything I just said. Ridiculous. He's nuts. For the Dawi side, after I'm done speaking about Cathay, no more. Dawi side, moderate in value. Nothing special. 103 kills here on these blasting charges. 156 value. The things didn't really accrue much. Thorek just got deleted from the very start. I don't know what happened. I had to go back and review that or something. But my God, he was just gone instantly. That was freaking rough. But at the same time, sometimes Thorek needs a break. He's taken into so many freaking matches for Dawi that at this point, he needs to just take a break, lay down, have a nap in the sand. Because I'm sick of seeing him. 260 value, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, really nothing. I'm guessing the Slayer's probably got a lot of value. 700, 1,000 here. And even 1,000. Never seen that. Nice. 1,200 value on this one. 1,200 value on 1,278. 1,800 value on this one. 1,200 on this one. Very nice value on this one. 1,800 value. Nice. But yeah. I don't know what to say about that game. That was great. I love that. I think the name of the replay that Russ gave me, or Russ named this, I cannot imagine that's what this was. 57. Literally just, that's the name of the replay, and I believe when they posted it in Human Voice Discord, yeah, no descriptor. It's just 50. It's just the name of the replay and that's it. So I could not have expected this. Nuts. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.